Dun 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 dun. Yo, YouTube, this is Rob, the video game hoarder. This is episode 25. This is the weekly pickup video. I didn't get to put one up last week because didn't get to go garage sailing last week on Saturday. Missed out because I was working. And I think Sunday either rained out or I didn't get to go or something happened. I don't remember. Family stuff. But anyways, and I did get to go this weekend, so that was good. And unfortunately Saturday it rained out, but all the sales that were supposed to be around Saturday were on Sunday. And I also found a couple Facebook group deals and Craigslist and all that to fill it in. So first one was a Facebook group deal. A lady had original Xbox games. Nothing I really wanted except this one, Mega Man Anniversary Collection, $5 with the manual. Looks like it might have been played like once or twice. CD's in really, really good shape. Asked if she had anything else, video game related. She had a couple N64 games. WrestleMania 2000. Used to love these wrestling games. I still think they're the best wrestling games ever made, or at least in America anyway. So much fun. And GoldenEye. I mean, I remember playing these like crazy with the wrestling games as well. So those were, I think, $1 each. So okay, this was another Facebook deal. Not totally happy with the deal, but it is what it is. It's two 360 controllers. I don't know what happened to the knobs, but it looks like they're worn a little bit, or somebody chewed on them or something. I don't know, maybe a kid or something. I don't know if you could replace those or not. I mean, if the controllers work, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, it is what it is. Rechargeable battery pack with two rechargeable batteries, the red one and the black one. Game Boy Color, missing the back, but did have Pokemon Red with it, Pokemon Crystal, and what might be fake is the Ruby version, but it was only $2 for the deal, so, or at least for that part of the deal, so I didn't mind chancing it for $2. Another Facebook deal, 2 copies of that are brand spanking new Rocksmith, $10 a pop. So I know a couple buddies that are probably into guitar. I wanted to kind of learn guitar as well. Used to play it a little bit when I was a kid, but now I try to pick it up and I'm like, so maybe I'll keep one for myself, but definitely can trade these or flip these for you know, more games, of course. Thrift store find, King of the Fighters, Maximum Impact, $3.99, but that color was half off, so it's $2. I'm not sure if this was a pack, like a double pack or something, because it looks like online it might have been, but still for $2, gave it a shot. And also saw this Yahtzee game. I don't know why these things are worth so much, but they are online for some strange reason, so it was 99 cents, so I picked it up. Let's see. This is another Facebook deal from a lady I've bought from before. She listed some DS consoles, some DS games, and some other stuff. She wanted $20 for Zelda games, like the Zelda DS game, and some Mario DS games, and I was like, I'm not paying $20. So, we worked it out with her 12-year-old son to get it down a bit, and for these 3, I paid $25. Yeah, so a little over $8 a pop. So, Zelda Phantom Hourglass, Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, and Dragon's Lair 3D for the GameCube. Now, what else do we have? I picked up another Facebook deal. Somebody listed a bunch of PS2 games and Xbox games and some other stuff. Really didn't want much of this deal, but there was like 1 or 2 games in here that I actually wanted, so I picked it up. I think it was $15 for the whole lot. I'm only going to keep 1 or 2 of these and then probably give them away. I mean, I think Neil Flowers has a charity. Yeah, he does. That I was going to give him some games, so most of these are probably going to go there. But I'm not going to go through the whole list. You can see what the games are. Scarface, I guess, is kind of cool. SOCOM, maybe. Need for Speed, maybe. But the main one I really wanted out of this whole deal was Mega Man X7. The CD is, again, I hate to say this all the time, but it's pretty much flawless. Looks like it really hasn't even been played. I don't think I see a scratch on it, so that's really nice to have in the collection. And he also had a Nintendo DS, one of the old school ones. He only wanted $5 for it, so I was like, you know what, for $5, why not? Let's see, what else? Oh, another Facebook deal, actually. Well, this one first, I guess. Pokemon Coliseum. This was $8, I think it was. They wouldn't budge off of that for whatever reason. They had a couple other games, but nothing I really wanted for $8. Oh, there was a Bomberman one I wanted, but when we opened it up, it was what was it? It was some other game. I can't even remember what it was, and it was nothing I really wanted, so I didn't get that, unfortunately. But you know, I told her if she ever finds it, let me know and I'll come get it or whatever. But you know how that goes. Now here's another Facebook deal. Had a whole bunch of games listed, $1 each. So I picked up Rapala Pro Fishing for Xbox, Def Jam Fight for New York for Xbox, Red Dead Revolver for Xbox, Lord of the Rings for Xbox, Fight Night Champion for 360, Connect Adventures for 360, and Brothers in Arms, Road to Hill 30, I guess it is, for Xbox. So those were $1 each. And she said she had a couple other things, and she had a... Whoa, dropped the camera. Good job, Rob. I had a pair... She had a pair of Turtle Beach headphones. This is my 3rd pair in the last, like, month or so, and but for $5, I went with it. Why not? I mean, they could always be a backup or a backup of a backup, apparently, since I got 3 of them in the last 2 weeks, or, probably a month, not 2 weeks, but, anyway, let's see, a couple garage sale finds. This was on Saturday when it was pouring, but, this was a local one, and, she had a tent up, so she didn't have everything she wanted out, but, she did have a couple gaming things. So these were I guess the best of the lot, maybe. Diddy Kong Racing, Super Princess Peach, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, Touch Detective 2, is it 2.5 or just half? And I don't know, I don't really know. And Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. That was $15 altogether. The top 3 don't have manuals, so I need those if anybody has them. Oh, and also, this sale, they were selling on Sunday too, so I went back to that sale, and I pulled up, and what do I see? But, the this guy with a truck with a phone number and a Mario and Yoshi on the side of the thing and saying, "We buy and sell and trade video games." So I'm like, come on, man. So as soon as I got there, I saw him negotiating with that lady that I talked to the day before, that I asked her if she had any more games, and she said no. I saw him pulling out a PSP. There was a couple PS1 games, some Wii games. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I overheard he got it for $36. I was pissed off. But as I was walking away, he was talking to some other lady and giving out his business card. I was like, oh, dude, whatever, man. Like, honestly, I just want to call this guy and just send him off on a wild goose chase while I go hit up all the sales next week. But I can't stand goofballs like that. But or ass clowns. That's my one of my favorite terms. But anyway, let me go back to the rest of the stuff I found. This was at one sale that I was actually driving past, and I decided to stop because they had a lot of kids stuff. So it's usually an indication if they have some video game stuff too, and they did. They had Wii stuff and some VTech stuff, but this is the only game that I really wanted out of the whole thing. Wii New Super Mario Bros. $5, complete. Has one scratch on it, but they even tested it out for me, and it played fine, so that was really cool of them to do. And so I was definitely going to pick it up after that. There was one sale that advertised on Saturday that they had a box of game stuff. It was Game Boy, PS2, DS stuff, whole bunch of stuff. And I was like, oh, well, that's great. Can you hold it for me? She's like, oh, I don't know about that. And I was like, well, do you have a list of what you have? Maybe I could check it out. And she's like, oh, well, it's too much stuff. I don't know if I could do that. And I was like, well, okay, fine. I'll be there when you open or whatever. And I go there, and honestly, the PS1 games, I think there was one. It was Barbie Adventures or something. The DS stuff, she had unboxed a couple games. No, Game Boy Advance. But they were Bratz, That's So Raven, and Lizzie McGuire. I mean, they were boxed, but for $1, I don't even want them. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with those games. I'm not going to keep them, and honestly, I don't even know if I can give them away to anybody, so I left those behind. But I did pick up these games. They were $2 a pop. Little Big Planet for the PS3, Game of the Year edition. These are all complete, by the way. Sonic the Hedgehog for the PS3. The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning for the PS2. Jak and Daxter for the PS2. Sly 2, Band of Thieves, PS2. Ratchet and Clank for the PS2. And Snoopy the Red Baron for the PS2. Those are all $2 a pop. Now, another sale. This was a community sale, actually. And I just realized I'm missing a game from one of the sales. But anyway, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was a sealed PS2 game, but I can't find it right now. I'll update it if I can. Anyway, they had, there wasn't too many game sellers there, actually, but I did find one of them that did, and this is what I picked up from them. Halo 4 for the 360, $3. Halo 3 for $2. And it has the Halo 3 Essentials, which is actually sealed, which is cool. I'm a sucker for sealed stuff, so, and that was $2. And they had Wii Sports for 10 cents. I actually got it for free, because I gave her a 5, and I'm like, honestly, I don't have 10 cents. I could probably run to my car if you really want it. And she's like, oh, my son actually priced something for 10 cents. I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, don't worry about it. So I got those for $5. This was actually another Facebook sale. I forgot about this. $1 a pop. Lego Batman, the video game for PS2. Tato Legends 2, or Tato, I don't know how to say that exactly, I'm sorry. But for the PS2 for $1. One final sale on the way home. I just had to stop by. It was a charity sale or something. It was going on for a couple hours already, so I probably missed out on anything if there was anything. Def Jam Vendetta for $1. PS2, and Ford and Chevy, which is actually sealed, and same thing, $1. Like I said, I'm a sucker for sealed games, so I will always pick those up, and for that price I will pick up almost anything sealed, well, except maybe Barbie stuff or Hannah Montana stuff, which I actually said before. I can't even say Hannah Montana stuff because I made a trade with Jeff. So I can't even say that, but I guess I drew the line on Lizzie McGuire instead. But I think that's about... Oh, wait. One final thing I did get from that $2 PS2 sale, pretty much. $2 for Tails, still got the tag, brand new. And she threw in Pac-Man, which has the tag also, for free. So that was cool, and looks pretty in pretty good shape, except for that little, I don't know, it looks like a pimple almost, but but anyway, that's it for this video, for the pickups video. A lot of stuff, obviously, I got to go through. The 100 sub contest. Today's Monday. Actually, I'm taping this on my birthday of all things, but I will be taking those comments until tonight, and then Tuesday I should be doing the actual winners. There'll be 2 winners, unless, you know, something crazy happens at work or whatever, and then I'll just do it Wednesday. But hopefully, if everything works out right, I should be doing it tomorrow on Tuesday. But anyway, that's it for me. Like, sub, comment, and all that, and I will see you in the next video. Rob out.